Well, hello, and today we are going to make Stacey a pen. Nissa has chosen this purple and black swirl pen blank. What I've done is I've cut it in half, I've drilled holes in it, and I've glued a pen tube into each half. So you got the first half and the second half, two halves to the pen. And what we're going to do is we're going to load it up here on the lathe, put it in here, put a couple of spacers, put the other end on. We're going to put another spacer. We're going to bring up the tailstock, hook it in, make sure everything's good and tight, lock it down. Going to move the tool rest right to here. And they call the tool rest because our tools rest right here. So, make sure everything looks good. Looks good. Now I'm going to grab a face shield because this puts out some chippings. So let me grab the face shield. Here we go. I've got my brush to brush away the plastic pieces. Now I've got a couple of carbide tools that we're going to use, and we're going to turn this into a pen. You ready? Here we go. Alright, now what I've done is I've made the blanks round, taken off the corners. I'm going to zoom in so you can watch us turn it down into a pen shape. So hang on, I'll zoom in. Back. I've got us some sandpaper, some sanding blocks, I got us some micro finish, I got us some polish to put on it. Alrighty, this does put out some dust, so when I sand it, so I am going to put on a mask. We're going to sand this down, polish it up, then press it into a pen. So hang on, here we go. Whoa, that looks good, but we want it to look fantastic, so we are going to use some polish on it. Here we go. That looked fantastic. So what we need to do, get it off the lathe here. We'll get us a pin kit and press a pin. Hang on, here we go. Well, welcome back. We've got the pin press, we've got our blanks that we've made, and we've got a pin kit, so let's put it together. Let's start by opening up the pin kit. We've got the cartridge. We have, if we continue to open it up here, we've got the nib, that's the part that the ink comes out of. We've got the transmission, the part that makes it open and close. We've got the clip, and we've got a special clip for this particular pen. We've got a treble clef that we're going to put on it for a clip. Then we have the band, and it's a special band in that it has 2017 written on it. And then we have the end cap that holds the clip and the band together. So, here's our end cap. Here's our clip, which is the treble clef. Let me get that open there so you can see it. If I can get it out of this little plastic. Look at that. So what we're going to do is take this end cap, drop it into our treble clef clip, and then we're going to press it into the pin. So let's do that. Let's line it all up here. And we're going to open this up enough to make it fit. And there's little divots in here that we're going to stick the pin into. So if we hold the pin like this, we can line it up with it. Oh, it fell out. You got to hold your mouth just right. So put the clip back in, the end cap back in the clip. Put the clip back in here, like this. Now, let's see if I can hold my mouth right this time. And we're going to put it together by holding it up like this. I know you can't see, but when I get it lined up, you'll be able to. Now, we get it lined up. Make sure everything looks straight. And it does not look straight. Let's open it up again. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, here we go again. Get it straightened up with our little pin there. That looks good. Start it in. And it looks like it's going at an angle. There, looks like it's straightening out. Here we go. Everything looks tight. It's pushing in. I know you can't see it, but right there it's pushing in. Here we go. And I believe we got it in there. Here we go. So now we've got the end cap pushed into the pin, and we have our treble clef. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, now let's make the actual part we write with, and that's, we got to put the nib in this end here. So we take our nib out. Our nib's going to go into here like this. So we got to open this up. Gonna take our nib, stick it in here, put it in the divot, like that. Now this you got to be a little careful because it tries to wobble, so let's see if we can line it up good. There we go. Make sure everything looks straight. Now if you watch, this little piece right here will all pull together. We'll push up right there. And there we go. It pressed in. Catch as it come out. So now we've got the nib pressed into the body of the pen. Now what we have is the transmission, and that's what causes you to twist the pen and the ink to come out the nib. And it's got a little brass fitting here at the end. What we're going to do is line it up and press it in. We're going to check it several times to make sure we get the right distance so that the ink comes out properly. So let's open this up good. Put this in here. Our transmission here, we're going to line it up. We've got contact. So here we go. Now, we're going to push this until this brass piece meets up with the body that we just turned. Here we go. Only we're going to stop right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this ink cartridge and we're going to stick it in. This is a replacement cartridge, a cross type. You can get at Walmart, order online, pharmacy, anything like that. We're going to put it in here. Like that. We're going to twist it in. Now what we want to do is we want to turn it to see how far it comes out. And that just does not come out far enough. So we need to press it in a little farther. So let's take that out. Put it back in here. And we are going to press it in about there. Let's stop and take a look. So if we put our ink cartridge back in, twist it in place, comes out good, goes all the way back in so it doesn't write on your pocket, purse, whatever you have it stuck in. Goes in like that. Now, we're going to take our 2017 band or ring. Let's see. Haven't thought about this. Should the letters be up or upside down? So we want it up so that when you're watching somebody write with it, you know what year it is. So then we're going to take our end, put it on here, press it together, and let me turn that band a little. There we go. Now we've got us a beautiful pen. The treble clef, we got the end cap, the band with 2017 written on it, the nib, and there we go. Had a lot of fun making this pen. It was our first one we ever used the treble clef on. Hope you enjoy it, and it'll soon be on its way to you. Thank you. Bye.